Yeah, so the water terminal is a great place to start because, like I said earlier, the belt is completely flat and completely straight. It's going to show how the horse is compensating through their body to travel crooked or to be one-sided. The natural process of walking on the belt alone, and then when you add water, you're turning on all the stabilizers and you're kind of forcing the horse to start to work through their range of motion issues or lack of mobility in one side or the other. And as they kind of develop strength, and a lot of these one-sided horses, if they're really bad, we actually start to look into, is there something else going on besides for just a way that they've been worked or ridden or something like that. Horses are quadrupeds. They're supposed to be symmetrical from side to side, right? Bipeds, us, we're not. We're supposed to be, but we're not. It's a lot more easier for compensation when you only have two legs. So quadrupeds, they were designed to be symmetrical. So if they're not symmetrical, you have to question, is it the method of the work that they're receiving? Is it the rider themselves that are crooked? Like, I know I have to be really careful when I'm riding because of the fact that I've got a bum back and hip and I tend to want to twist a little bit, right? And then you've got to, and then if you kind of start eliminating those things, then you look at the horse in terms of, okay, muscle development, muscle strength, muscle straightness, and now we've worked through some mobility issues and we've started to increase the range of motion. But if we're still seeing a one-sidedness, that's where you start to get your vet involved, keep your body worker involved. And I will say that one of the biggest tools that we've had in conjunction with the treadmill is our vibration floor, which just helps to break up the fascia and any scar tissue that might be lingering between the skin, fascia, and muscle layers, and it increases circulation. So it's like a mini massage for the horse, which, as any rider knows, that when you're training and when you're doing athletic work, stretching and like that Pilates type work helps to increase your range of motion evenly on both sides of your own body. So it's the same thing. We're basically, the treadmill work is the Pilates, and then the vibration floor is a little bit of the massage and recovery afterwards. And then outside of that, we rely really heavily on our chiropractors and body work to come into play. But as we're addressing the one-sidedness on the treadmill, we, myself and whoever else, or my team, or whoever's on the treadmill with the horse, we tend to have two people always on the treadmill, especially when we're teaching the horse how to use the treadmill. And we are working and giving them little input signals to help them straighten their body out. When they first walk on the treadmill, it's like watching a baby giraffe trying to walk around. Stability muscles have been off, so they're trying to get turned back on. They're like a little wiggle worm on there, and they bounce off the sides a little bit and try and figure out how to use their body correctly. I will say some of our dressage horses tend to be the worst in terms of the wiggle butts because they're used to being so controlled and so confined, and every part of their body is being told where to go, that their stability muscles have been turned off. So their stabilizers are now having to work for them and help them, and they're actually having to hold themselves up and hold themselves straight on their own.
Interesting.
Where we as riders are like, oh no, here, put that hind end back in over here. Bring that shoulder back over here. I will hold it for you.